go. Right now he ends up 13th quickest.
Back to Randy.
Marcus Ambrose only has 12 laps on this racetrack in his career in a COT. Your thoughts heading into qualifying? It's a go or go home situation for you.
Just want to get in the show, that's all. I feel under quite a bit of pressure here, and hoping I got to beat one car, but there's a lot of talent in this field, so just want to get a stable lap in, lock ourselves in the show, and work on the car for tomorrow.
Boy, you can feel the pressure right there, can't you guys?
And I just think with the way the weather is going right now, yeah, we've only got 44 cars here, but it's 44 good race cars. And the way the weather's going, I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of these go-or-go-homers qualify pretty darn good.
I would not be one bit surprised. You got some good talent, as he said, back there toward the back with, you know, Ken Schrader, A.J. Allmendinger, Johnny Sauter, Patrick Carpentier. I mean, these guys can qualify with the best of them.
Ought to be okay.
And you're also heading to DuQuoin, I understand it?
DuQuoin, but that's not till Monday. We got 500 miles here Sunday night.
Okay, don't wear yourself out.
And you know how he's going to get there? Tony Stewart's just going to drop him off. Is Tony head some parachute? No, I think he'll actually land the plane. Oh, I don't think he'll just throw Kenny out the side door.
Schrader's he's kind of a sad dad right now. Either they just did or are going to drop their daughter off at New York University, NYU. Dorothy going to college.
I can remember when that little old gal was born. That is so hard to believe.
That's okay. Won't be much longer. Bryson will be doing the same thing. So you think all grow up.
No.
Tell him about it, Larry.
Brooks going off to her second year. I talked to her earlier today, and she was down there unloading her car. So it's a tough deal.
And I've got one that's already graduated.
Hard to believe.
Marcos Ambrose, he just needs to be to the left of that little green stripe there. That represents Tony Raines in the 70 car. We know.
Oh! That's not what you want to have happen. He's got to keep his foot in it, though, all the way back to the start-finish line.
He just ran out of racetrack, but it will be good enough. I think he will race barely, but it's good enough to get him in right now. So I think this is where David Hyder needs to say that'll be enough, buddy.
Well, Larry, that underscores what you said just not too long ago about how the car wants to lunge out there in turn 4.
You're carrying so much speed. You've picked the throttle up so far back in the corner, and it's like the corner just chops off. We see so many problems off turn 4 in qualifying and practice in the race because you just run out of racetrack.
Our final drivers to qualify are Johnny Sauter, Joe Nemechek, Kyle Petty, Kenny Schrader, and A.J. Allmendinger. Let's take another look.
Now, this is coming to take the green. We've talked about how important this is, and you can see he got a little bit sideways there, but he stayed in the throttle, and I think we saw on our tracker that he really lost a lot of ground. And this is where he actually hit it coming to the white flag, or in his case, the checkered flag. But he will race right now. He's 36.
Jeff, the amazing thing about that, he kept his foot in the gas. He just kept her wide open.
He did not have any choice, Steve. I mean, the first time coming to the green, I think he probably checked up a little bit, but he knew he had to keep his foot in it, or otherwise he wasn't going to be racing here Sunday. And great job right here by him to be able to get that 21 car in the race.
What do they call it? Go or go home. And they did not want to go all the way back to Harrisburg, North Carolina tonight.